Have you ever been on a great first date and then spent hours agonizing over what to text them? How soon after your last message should you send another? And what should you say? Did you come across too strong? Email marketing as a blogger can sometimes feel this way. You want to make a great impression, create connections, and send messages that are enjoyable to read. But you also want these emails to help you grow your business. To help you with this, I'm going to be sharing 8 emails to send to your list to engage your community. Really quick though, before we dive into the email types, I want to direct your attention to the description box below, where I've linked my free travel blogger resource library, which also includes email templates. Inside, you'll snag access to 35+ resources, from cheat sheets to workbooks to workshops to video tutorials that can help you truly turn your blog into a profitable business. I'm all about implementation, and I really want to make sure that you don't just watch this video and forget about it, but that you actually use what I share to make your blogging life easier. Feel free to even pause the video to go grab those resources. You back? Then let's dive in. So, just a quick note on your email marketing strategy before we discuss the email types. I recommend regularly emailing your list so that you stay front of mind for them when they hear about your topic. For instance, if you cover solo female travel, you want to be the blogger that they think about when they hear the term solo female travel. In this instance, you'd want to be regularly sending valuable emails related to solo female travel. Personally, I like to send an email each week, with 3 of those emails focused on engaging the community and sharing value without asking for anything in return. Then, one of those emails is typically a promotional email where I try to increase sales to a product of mine or that of an affiliate partner. And I'll actually be sharing a video on emails to send to your list that can help you increase your income, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss that. Okay, so let's start with engaging email number 1, the welcome email. This is one of the most important emails you'll ever send to your audience, especially as it will have one of the highest open rates. They've just subscribed, so they're eager to hear from you. Personally, I use this email to deliver the promised opt-in freebie, share a little bit about myself, and let people know what they can expect from being a part of the community. You might also use this email to share some of your best pieces of content. For instance, in one of my welcome emails, I weave links into what I'm saying. I'll read you a short excerpt now. So it says, "My goal, to provide useful, entertaining, and inspiring content that can help you not only travel smarter, but enrich your life. I might share about active Antigua adventures, including quirky scooter snorkeling, how to explore Latvia solo, or how to go beyond the Empire State Building at NYC, just to name a few topics. Or I might share a video from my YouTube channel to take you with me trekking in Nepal or road tripping around the south of France." Okay, let's move on to engaging email number 2, your story. Along with the previously mentioned welcome email, I like to include this email in my automated nurture sequence as the second email in the series. This email is where you share your before and after story in relation to your blog's mission. The goal is to create a relatable model for your audience so that they feel like doing what you've done is possible for them. And note here that this email should be authentic and true as you honestly empower your audience. For example, one of my story emails shares how, despite family and friends wanting me to get a corporate job in Manhattan, my love of travel drove me to pursue travel blogging. It was a journey that took hard work, but got me to where I am today, being my own boss and getting paid to be creative. So think about your own blog's mission. Consider where you started and where you're at now, and what the story of that journey looked like. Here's another example. Another segment of my community, aside for the travel bloggers, is solo female travelers. When I share the My Story email with them, I talk about how I had a big Europe backpacking trip planned with friends, but they ended up bailing, and how I made the decision to go anyway on my own, and how the trip ultimately led to me becoming more independent and starting my own travel business. Okay, now let's chat about email number 3, promote your valuable content. This might mean content like new blog posts, videos, and podcast episodes. Also, don't forget to share new opt-in freebies you create with your email subscribers. Just because they're already on your list doesn't mean they shouldn't get access to these, especially as it's another way to nurture them. Now, one tip I'd like to add here is to avoid simply sending an email that says, "Hi, just letting you know that a new post was published, click here to read it." Instead, add a little intro that teases the topic and gives people insight into why you covered it and how they'd benefit from reading it. Here's an example of how I did this in an email with the subject line, "Take your blog full-time within a year, here's how." Have you ever sat in front of your laptop to write, but felt completely drained of inspiration when you went to type? I've totally been there, though I felt quite inspired when I wrote my latest blog post, 120 plus travel blog post ideas for engaging content. These travel blog post titles and topic ideas come from researching what people are actually searching in Google so that you can create content people truly want to read. And bonus, you'll also get a step-by-step guide to launching a blog, as well as bonus tips for crafting the perfect blog post title and introduction. Okay, so now that we've looked at that example, let's move on to email number 4, strategies and educational emails. So this is really my go-to email type. And honestly, I feel like these types of emails work great in all email marketing situations, as a regular broadcast email, within a launch, within your automated email sequence, and more. This is also an amazing opportunity to deliver some exclusive content to your list that isn't published elsewhere, and to really make your email list feel like the VIPs that they are. Really think about the problems your audience faces and what questions they have. You can start brainstorming topics for these emails by using the following subject line formulas. How to do something in time frame. X number hot tips for desired results. And how I desired results. For example, I recently sent an email with the subject, 4 ways to monetize your travel blog right now. It didn't link to a blog post or video, but instead shared the 4 strategies right in the email. Okay, moving on to email number 5, promote free events. As I like to say, if it's free, it's me. Consider what free events like webinars, giveaways, workshops, summits, and challenges might be of interest to your subscribers. Often, these may even be events put on by your affiliate partners, meaning you can empower your audience while monetizing your email list through affiliate marketing. When promoting outside events, you can make them feel more community-oriented by telling people what aspects of the event that you'll be taking part in, such as attending a workshop or speaking during a summit. And then you can ask people to tell you what they're most excited about. If you don't know of any free events to promote, consider creating your own. And to help, I've linked a past podcast episode on how to create a free challenge for your community in the description below. Additionally, here is an excerpt from an email where I promoted a free challenge that I hosted with the subject line, "Grow your blog with simple actions, free challenge." And the email went, "On weekdays from January 11th through 12th at 11 a.m. EST, I'll be sharing daily actions meant to help you grow your traffic, community, and income inside of our free community Facebook group. And if you're not a member yet, you can join here with the link. Make sure to have your group notifications set to all posts so that you don't miss any of the prompts. Many of these actions will be super simple and will take you just a few minutes to do, while others will be slightly more in depth. That being said, my goal is to help you grow your blog without getting overwhelmed, so nothing will be too technical or complicated. Plus, I'll have plenty of tips and resources to help you complete the actions. Bonus, there will be a giveaway as well, and to win, you'll need to play a little bingo. Basically, by taking actions like engaging with the daily prompts, posting takeaways on social media, and sharing tips with the group, you can mark off the boxes and get closer to winning. All right, I hope you enjoyed that example, but now we're gonna be moving on to email number 6, a themed newsletter. I often get asked by my community members what they should be putting in their newsletter. Should it be just a random compilation of past posts and videos, or what? In my opinion, one way to increase engagement with your newsletters is to give them each a theme that's related to your blog. For instance, if you cover sustainable tourism, you might have a conscious travel for couples issue around Valentine's Day. And pro tip here, create a calendar that has a mix of official and fun holidays that can help inspire your newsletter themes. Okay, now let's chat about email number 7, a curated list. Another idea for sending out multiple pieces of content is to send out a curated list of links and stories that are related to your blog's mission. So if you cover solo female travel, you could send out a weekly or monthly list of the top solo female travel related stories. Some could be from your own blog, but you can also source content from other publications as well to make it easier to put together. Okay, and that brings us to email number 8, exclusive content. I mentioned the idea of exclusive content earlier in the video, but I want to expand on it a little bit here. Many of the email types previously mentioned can fall into this category. The point is, while you absolutely want to let your email subscribers know about your new blog posts and your new YouTube videos, this shouldn't be the only thing that you're sending. Think of your email subscribers as your VIPs. You want them to feel like they're a part of your inner circle. Along with sending content that only they receive, this could mean also doing things like giving them early access to your offers and events, allowing them to give input, shouting them out on social media, and offering them special bonuses when you launch your products. For instance, I recently sent out a sales email with the subject, "Something special for my readers only," and it promoted a bundled product that I was a contributor to, plus a special bonus just for them not advertised on the sales page. Before we end this video, here are just a few final email marketing tips. A, don't be afraid to be yourself. This may sound obvious, but I read a lot of emails from bloggers that sound really stiff. Pretend you're writing to a friend and don't be afraid to use a conversational tone. This allows people to feel like they know you on a more personal level. Also, tell stories. Whether you're sending a nurturing email or a marketing email, always try to weave in stories where possible. This will really help bring your emails to life. And include calls to action. Don't just leave your subscribers at the email. Let them know what they should do after reading. That might mean clicking a link, watching a video, signing up for a workshop, subscribing to your podcast, or even replying to a question you ask at the end of the email. That last one offers a great way to connect with your subscribers, learn more about what they want from you, and help them as you answer any remaining questions that they may have. Also, another tip is play around with subject lines. You could write the best email in the world, but if the subject line isn't attention grabbing, it won't get opened, at least not by many people. So spend some time researching proven subject line formulas, though of course, still be honest, a dishonest clickbait subject line can frustrate people and lead to them marking your email as spam, which is really bad for your account. All right, now I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you feel inspired and empowered to grow your list and nurture your subscribers with valuable emails. Don't forget to grab access to the free Travel Blogger resource library that I've linked in the description box below. There are a ton of resources in there on growing your community and increasing your blogging profits. And of course, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss future videos sharing tips and strategies for exploring the world, experiencing life, and building a business beyond the guidebook. Happy blogging!